Here is Natalia KUCZEWSKA, preparing for a fourth contest of Kielce 2021. The 17-year-old, very impressive win to beat Susma Tamang, the talented boxer from Nepal, on a unanimous points verdict. Her opponent in the blue corner is Thipsatcha YODWAREE. YODWAREE, 18 years of age. She's preparing for her third bout of Kielce 2021, having had a bye in the first preliminary round, and she prevailed on a 3-2 split where 4 of the scores were 28-29. That's how close it was over Farzan Fazilova of Uzbekistan. Two highly decorated boxers about to face off at this semi-final stage to determine who will go through to the gold medal bout. The woman we're looking at took 2019 Asian Junior Silver in the 46kg weight class. Also continental rostrum success for KUCZEWSKA. In 2020, she was a European youth bronze medalist at 48kg. Last year, she was also the national youth champion in the same weight class. So light flyweight success on the domestic and continental stages. Here we are on the global stage. Both of these boxers have done incredibly well to progress through to the final 4. They're going home with a world championship medal here from Kielce 2021. But what color will it be? Well, just a little bit of a problem with the head guard. I'm making light of it, but of course it is a crucial part of the rules and protocols that the head guard must be secure, must be fastened correctly, and none of the bindings must be flapping around to interfere either with the boxer or the opponent. So now that that adjustment has been made, the equipment can be checked, head guard in place, gloves on and strapped up, cup and gum shield. Both in evidence for both of the boxers.
Round 1.
So we're underway then. This is the semi-final stage. Both of these boxers guaranteed at least championship bronze medals here, but make no mistake, they are keen to get through to the final and contest for world championship gold. The boxer wearing red is Natalia KUCZEWSKA, 17 years of age. She's on the front foot and trying to pin her opponent in blue against the ropes, working her way to the body, and that is Thipsatcha YODWAREE. Both boxers trying to think their way into range. Good right lead out of that orthodox stance. The right hand wasn't set up by a jab as KUCZEWSKA comes forward on the march and gets through with piston straight shots, but he's backed up immediately by a right left. KUCZEWSKA was aware of that and tries to step back into the pocket and get her own retaliation in. What an opening minute here in this semi-final bout of the women's 48kg light flyweight division. Good work to the body before coming upstairs to the head. She got herself tangled in the ropes, did KUCZEWSKA, and was almost made to pay by YODWAREE. YODWAREE trying to get forward behind her own straight punches. Terrific footwork by KUCZEWSKA to evade the attempted attack. Both boxers currently beyond punching range. KUCZEWSKA steps back into the fray, bustling away with swinging punches to the body. Now it's YODWAREE on the front foot. Untidy tangle on in a neutral corner on the far side of the ring from our commentary position. Good right hand landed by YODWAREE during that coming together. KUCZEWSKA being encouraged to come forward. And that's terrific punching off the back foot by YODWAREE, catching the boxer in red as she's coming in. KUCZEWSKA had a couple of shots of her own, but for my money, it was YODWAREE who got the better of that exchange. She lands with a right hand to the head. KUCZEWSKA's nudging away with a right hand to the body. YODWAREE falling short on her attempted 1-2. Both boxers fainting. It's KUCZEWSKA who steps back in, but as she was getting through with her own 1-2, she was countered by lead left hand, and then there were shots downstairs as well. Terrific action here through 2 completed minutes of this opening round. Beautiful right hand to the body and left to the head to conclude that exchange from KUCZEWSKA. As YODWAREE comes back with straight punches upstairs, she's countered by body punches from KUCZEWSKA. All action opening round here to determine who is going through to contest championship gold in the 48kg flyweight division. YODWAREE onto the front foot again, body head, reverse 1-2s being pushed out in straight fashion. YODWAREE trying to stand her ground and pick off the advancing boxer in red as she steps into the pocket. 10-second clapper sounds, it brings about an increase in activity. YODWAREE picking that right hand beautifully off the ropes, but look at KUCZEWSKA work her way to the body. Absolutely sensational opening round. What a 3 minutes. Non-stop punching from both boxers, allied with plenty of skill as well, and it is the front foot pressure of Natalia KUCZEWSKA that has been rewarded for all 5 scoring judges. KUCZEWSKA taking the first round in unanimous fashion, but make no mistake, YODWAREE is right in this contest because her punch picking was accurate and eye-catching as well. Some of the action from that first round.
Seconds out, please. Round 2.
So into the second round we go. Both boxers will be aware of the scoring of the first round thanks to AIBA live scoring, which is available almost immediately after the bell sounds. The judges have 15 seconds in which to register their scores, and then they are made available. Transparency in evidence here at Kielce 2021. And now the boxers standing in center ring and engaging in trade-offs. Good right hand by YODWAREE trying to push KUCZEWSKA backwards. KUCZEWSKA comes forward with work to the body. She's caught by 2 arcing punches from YODWAREE. And then a nice left hook on the inside by the woman in blue. KUCZEWSKA up on her bike, skitting away to her right, counterclockwise. Come together once again, and the 2 boxers letting the leather fly in relentless fashion. Good work to the body by YODWAREE. KUCZEWSKA looking to get back to range and establish her straight punching. Exchange of lead hands. Good right hand through the middle from YODWAREE. Good body shots leading off that attack from YODWAREE. She was countered, but then look at that right hand on the inside from the woman in blue. And YODWAREE is really increasing the pressure here. KUCZEWSKA bites down on her gum shield and is trying to force her opponent back, but he's picked off by a right uppercut, left hook success once again. Terrific uppercut once more from YODWAREE, who is really using that punch effectively here in the second round. Midway through the second, and this has been a blistering start and a terrific response by the woman in blue. KUCZEWSKA's aware of that, but she's picked off by a right uppercut once again. YODWAREE tucking up tightly, but took a right hand over the top. And KUCZEWSKA coming forward, looking for success to the body. She goes beneath the left elbow of the woman in blue. YODWAREE just being pushed backwards, and how about that for a right uppercut? Looks for the same shot once again, but the first one was a beauty. Left hook response from KUCZEWSKA, who then burrows downstairs with 2 punches to the body. Absolutely terrific stuff. High skill being exhibited at a really high clip here in this semi-final contest. KUCZEWSKA looking to get busy to the body once again. YODWAREE looking for the right uppercut. There she tries it once more. The layback employed by KUCZEWSKA to make her miss. Incredible action with 2 minutes gone in this second round. Both boxers intent on booking their place in the gold medal bout. Nose damage sustained once again by KUCZEWSKA. She suffered nose damage in her quarterfinal contest. That could make breathing more difficult, and given the pace at which these boxers are fighting, efficient breathing always welcome. That damaged nose could make that endeavor more challenging for the woman in red. Closing seconds of the second round, and KUCZEWSKA looking to come on strong, working her way to the body of YODWAREE. YODWAREE looking to stand her ground, lands a check right hand twice. Right hand response from KUCZEWSKA, who is digging away to the body once again, right up until the bell. What a blistering second round of non-stop punching from both boxers. A terrific response from YODWAREE, who brought the right uppercut into play, but she's only judge A, preferring the work of the woman in blue. So for 4 of the 5 scoring judges, it is a 20 points to 18 lead in favor of KUCZEWSKA, the boxer wearing red. Thought it was a really clever display in the second round from YODWAREE. She stood her ground and was able to bring the right uppercut into play, but KUCZEWSKA continued with her incessant aggression, making for the terrific trade-offs that we witnessed for the entire three-minute rounds.
Seconds out, please. Round 3.
Well, as we go into the third and final round, this woman, Natalia KUCZEWSKA, has a 2-point lead for judges B, C, D, and E after taking the first 2 rounds for all of those observers. It's all square for Judge A, 19 points apiece, 1 round apiece. YODWAREE came back terrifically in the second round. KUCZEWSKA looking to get onto the front foot, right hook around the corner from the boxer in blue, then good work to the body, but that's countered immediately by hooks to both head and body from KUCZEWSKA. Perhaps unsurprisingly, the pace has slowed just a little bit, but both of these boxers setting up camp right in the center of the boxing ring, not using the space of the roped arena in any way, shape, or form, literally leaning on like a pair of rutting stags and letting the punches fly. Absolutely incredible intensity in evidence here in Kielce 2021. And that is what a place in the championship final means to both of these boxers. Really testing the wills of one another now. They've demonstrated their skills over the course of this tournament, but my goodness, this sport about so much more than skill and talent, desire, competitiveness, and indeed the intangible quality of will, who can dig deep, who can impose their will on their opponent in a bid to get their hand raised as the victor. With half of the final round gone, this isn't the type of round that YODWAREE needs, but credit to her, she's looking to break down her opponent. As we're going to have timeout called so that damaged nose can be assessed. Just looking if we can see the gesture of the referee in the direction of the technical official here at ringside. A fist into an open palm indicates that the injury was caused by a punch. When the knuckles are bumped together, that means that the injury has been caused by an accidental clash of heads. Now, why that's significant is that if this injury causes the bout to be stopped, and it is a fist into an open palm, then that will be RSCI in favor of the boxer who has inflicted the damage. Whereas an accidental head clash would mean that we would go to the scorecards. It was a fist into an open palm, indicating that this damaged nose has been inflicted by a punch. The doctor ensuring that KUCZEWSKA is okay and fit to compete. Closing stages of this third and final round, and there's a shot which, well, it sent YODWAREE to the canvas. It's almost as though she was hit before she was ready. And now she is fully ready. And again, the two boxers just standing toe to toe and engaging in exciting trade-offs, but this is not just blind aggression swinging away. Look at the education, look at the class on these punches that are being selected by both boxers. And it's KUCZEWSKA who's getting the better of these exchanges from my perspective here ringside. YODWAREE needed a big third and final rounder with 2 minutes gone. She hasn't been able to produce it. Nice left jab by KUCZEWSKA, as perhaps the contest at the longest range it's been for the entirety of the third round. KUCZEWSKA getting her jab working, and now it seems as though it's YODWAREE who is fading and not able to launch the salvos that she needed to get in without reply to earn the big final round that she required coming into the third and final frame. And it's KUCZEWSKA who is bossing this third and final round now. The punch output of YODWAREE has just slowed down. She's looking for a perfect punch, because that is what she's going to need to get her opponent out of there inside the distance. But KUCZEWSKA will not be denied as she bids for a place in the gold medal bout here at her home championships. And she is punching right up until the final bell. An absolutely sensational contest to open our day of semi-final action here on the 8th day of competition at the 2021 AIBA World Youth Boxing Championships. What a contest we've just witnessed. And again, there was a trip to the canvas on the resumption. Seemed to catch YODWAREE YODWAREE by surprise. But round one was a hard-fought, very competitive opening 3 minutes, which KUCZEWSKA took on a unanimous decision. I thought YODWAREE came back magnificently in the second round, but KUCZEWSKA took it on a 4-1 split. So going into the final round, YODWAREE needed a massive final 3 minutes. Not able to produce it, they were the equal of one another for about the first minute and a half of the final round when they stood toe-to-toe, and then KUCZEWSKA got on top and bossed the final minutes and change. Here's the verdict.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout by unanimous decision is the boxer from the red corner, Natalia Dominika KUCZEWSKA, Poland.
Well, just a nod of acknowledgement for Natalia KUCZEWSKA, and she has kept that poker-faced expression etched on her visage all tournament long. She has come here for championship gold, and she's now one win away from earning it after producing a unanimous point decision victory over Thipsatcha YODWAREE of